Hey guys, welcome back. This is Ellie from Purely Walking. Today we're not actually going to be walking, we're going to be purely driving around one of my favorite streets in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. It's called Pedro Henriquez Ureña Avenue. This avenue is so beautiful. It has very wonderful plant life, very nice view. It's a very smooth drive through the street. It's just simply one of my favorites. So I just wanted to show you around, show you what it has on this street, where you can get to on this street. And we're gonna go ahead from Lincoln Avenue. We're gonna start driving through Pedro Henriquez Ureña Avenue, and right off the bat you can see there's beautiful trees in sight. So let's start the ride. This street is full of these red flame trees, also called flamboyant trees or royal poincianas. These are beautiful trees that flower up during May through July. So I love to see these trees all live up with these red, orange flowers throughout the summer. As you can tell, this street is very tranquil, very quiet. It's a very nice drive to just go by and street. But what I love is that they kept all the trees intact so they don't, bother the plant life here, and it makes for such a beautiful sight. Just gives you peace when you're driving down this street. If you know the street, hit me up in the comments if you drive through it often, if you like it as much as I do. Coming up to your left, you will see two series of apartment buildings. These towers are quite famous here in Santo Domingo. The first one is called Romanza Tower, and the second one is called Pedro Henriquez Ureña Tower. These are both very high-end apartment buildings. I've been inside one of these buildings before, and all I can say is the apartments are quite huge and quite luxurious, as you might expect. coming up to your right, where you see all these trees in the corner, this used to be actually our zoo in Santo Domingo, but it was relocated elsewhere in the city, and now we have a beautiful Ibero-American Park here in Pedro Henriquez Ureña Avenue. I actually have a video on that if you want to check it out on the channel inside this beautiful park. So check that out. And by the way, this street that is perpendicular to us right now is called Tiradentes Avenue, but right here on this portion of it, it's called Alma Mater Avenue. So to your right, if you turn right now, you would actually get to our local university, La UAST, which is the Autonomous University in Santo Domingo. Maybe you want to check it out in another video. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to film that Like I said before, this street is also home to one of the local clinics here in the city, and it's Centro Médico UCE, which means Eastern Central University Medical Center, and it's right here to your right. And this part of the street is basically filled with laboratories and other medical related areas. Perpendicular to us right now, we just reached Maximo Gomez Avenue, which is one of the main avenues in town. And if you can see in front of us to the left is the Ministry of Superior Education, which is all education after high school. And another thing to note, right here to your right, you have Plaza de la Cultura, which is the culture plaza here in Santo Domingo. It is filled with interesting museums. It actually houses the National Public Library, which is actually called the same as this very street, which is Pedro Henriquez Ureña National Library. It also houses the National Theater here in Santo Domingo. And yes, if you were wondering, I will be making a video inside the plaza so you can see everything there is to enjoy here in Plaza de la Cultura. The blue walls you see to your left actually belong to another medical center here in Pedro Henriquez Ureña Avenue, and this time it's a public hospital that is actually dedicated to maternity. This is our maternity hospital, La Altagracia. So any given day, you will see pregnant women all over the street with babies, with newborn babies, and it's just really nice to have this public hospital here on this very avenue. Up next on our tour, you will see many public institutions, such as the one to your left, which is the Superintendents of Banks. So they supervise all bank activity. And here in this corner, we actually have the Central Bank of the Dominican Republic. Both of the buildings you are seeing belong to the central bank. This one to our right is actually the newer building of the bank, and the one to our left is the older building, but they both house currently different offices for the bank. And the one building you see down the road is actually the tower of parking spaces. This sector is now called Gascue. Before we reached Maximo Gomez Avenue, it was called La Esperilla. This building to our left is the Internal Revenue Service. It's actually the backside of the building. And this one to your right is, as I was mentioning, the tower of parking spots for the central bank. As we're stuck at a red light, I just wanted you to remember to subscribe to the channel. Why not? Since you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like, of course, and comment. And tell me what else you want to see on this channel. To your right, we have the National Goods Office right here. And as you can tell, this is a very nice sector of the city. It's actually one of the oldest sectors of the city, Gascue. As we reach the end of the street, we also reach the end of the video, but I just wanted to thank you for subscribing, liking, and commenting, and share if you would like somebody to know what this street looks like. At the end of the street, we have the National Palace where the president works. Our president doesn't live in the palace, he just works there. It's not like the White House in the US, but it's a very, very extremely beautiful building that I will be filming in another video. So let me know if you would like